testicles, testicles. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's better.
What can I help you with?
Do we want to go to Stone Talon or do you want to do the Baron? Let's go to do the Barons first. Go to Camp Taraju.
For the Horde!
We'll go down there for the Horde.
I've just flown the thingy to meet you.
Ah?
Just flown the Stone Talon to meet you.
Oh, have you? Oh, shit. Okay, well, fly to Camp Taraju now. I love changing my mind. Oh, hi, guys. The rabble has arrived. Hi, Jacob, Jake, and Ian, and Christoph Wierzabowski, Gerald Potier, him, J. Treb. Oh, the names are getting freaking harder now. Froggy Trite, David Alamroth, Rue, Fatal Mage Knight. I recognise that name. I recognise Rue as well. Harvey Jones, Cass, who's Cass? Gabriel Nice, Rizel Lawson, and Ricky Sue, and Joachim Hansen, and Ashley Cooper, and Siren's Puck 246, Dan Green, the Blue Khan, George Lucas, Stephen Hogan, Carpo, and Davey. Welcome all to the impromptu Saturday evening. Bit of a boring stream, but you know. Cheers, Peter. Buy yourself a bag of chips from the Chippy. What a man! Thank you. With batter, huh? With some batter on. Some batter on them chips. Oh, see what he's done now. I want a bag of chips now. I actually want to just end the stream and go to the Chippy and get a bag of chips with batter.
$2 worth of chips with chicken salt.
Chicken salt? Chickens don't have salt.
If there's any Australians in chat, just tell them how good chicken salt is on your chips.
I refuse. The Tritium. Hi. I can't do the names now. There's too many people asking me shit. Hi, Max. Saw the update vid. Glad to hear things are going. Yes, they are. I will be reviewing. Do you know what? I even installed Sekiro Mac Dies 1,000 Times or whatever it's called. I haven't played it yet, but I might warm myself up on a bit of that. Might even do a review on it. I hate them kind of games, and I'm awful at them, but, you know, I've got to do it. I do them kind of games for all the people that hate them games too. It's so that they can say, see, not everybody loves them. I'm having a good night, Adam, thank you. Some sort of X-ray vision feature, very good, Sam. The arm's good. Carpo, I've done a detailed update in my last video, the monthly update. I go into pretty much a lot of the stuff that I can and can't do with it. But look at that. Actually, that's my wrist, but it's still on the same arm, you know. But I have a pillow on my chair arm, and my whole arm rests on the pillow. Oh, and a battered sausage. God, see, stop it. Thanks, Chris. I've got a pillow on my chair arm, and I've got my whole arm on a pillow, and then my hand on the desk on the mouse. So, yeah, I can play games. I mean, I couldn't do this for longer than 20 minutes just a week ago. So that's the kind of progress that I'm doing. So it's all good. But yeah, if you want to know how my arm's doing, watch the monthly update video that I released tonight, because I don't really want to keep going over that in the stream. I'd rather talk about other things because, yeah. But I am doing great now. I've got my physio on Monday and the specialist on the 17th, which is probably about a week later. So yeah, and he's going to give his options for surgery about what he's going to examine me arm. I might even probably get another X-ray of it done, I would imagine. I'd be very surprised if I don't get it X-rayed again, and then they'll probably decide whether they're going to chop it off or not. They'll not. I wouldn't let them. I'm very reluctant to have surgery where I am now. Very reluctant because I can do the two main. I'm such a boring twat. All I want to be able to do in life is work and drive my car, and I can do that. And my work is doing this. So yeah, I'm a simple man. And barbecue. And we just bought a big cast iron pan today with your money. Thanks very much for that, guys. Because do you know why? It's so heavy I can actually use it on the Cougar. Because when I try to use like a spatula in a frying pan, I can't hold the frying pan and with my right hand, you see. And so the pan was going all over the Cougar. So now we've got this big heavy cast iron pan that won't budge. It weighs about a stone or something. And so we can put stuff in there and I can actually cook in it. So thanks for that. Are you here? Okay.
Can you do me a favour?
Uh-huh.
If you see any like board that you can't mine, can you let me know?
I can do tin now, so you're not going to find any over here.
It's a silver area.
Yeah. I think I can do silver actually.
Stop it.
Silver's 80 in it. I should give War Mongrels a try. Okay. I've heard of it. I might have done that. The first game, actually, I just did a whole list on my monthly update for that. See, I've preempted half of your questions. In the monthly update, I've got a list of every game I'm reviewing this month. There's a lot. Tell you what, it's going to be a really busy month this month, which is great. I can't wait to get stuck into them. So there's that.
Alright, I'm here.
You've got a spare 30 quid. What game should you buy? It depends what genre is. What's your favourite genre? I'm sure there's plenty of people in this chat will point you in the direction of some really good games. Just invite us. I've ran west. Sorry, east.
Yeah, you're in a different level.
Am I? Just invite us. Why do I make cougar sound like a cougar? Hang on a minute. Cougar. Guess I'll let you have that. You've got COVID, have you? I hope you get well soon. I hope you don't have the. Is it Omnicon you've got? Because that's pretty much a cold, isn't it? For most people, unless you have underlying health issues, I guess. You enjoy that best worst videos of 2021? Avoid anything with tomatoes. You don't want to see my toes. Cheers, popcorn candy. Appreciate it. Cheers, Christopher Flack.
They look like your WoW characters.
Lawnmower Simulator. What the hell is this playing for? Oh, flappy things. Hang on, I'll just get. I was gonna say, mate. Greetings from South Africa. Greetings, Siphalai. Yes. You picked up Conan Exiles. Do you know what? That game had a lot of potential when I played it, but I played it when it first came out, and it was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, people have to go back and have a look.
Yeah,
Bring it back to
they have. It's had a lot of love. It's had a lot of love. Let's kill these. I need these. Squeal, pig, squeal. Oh, you got all Me outro song, it's all royalty free. All my music's royalty free. I just kind of make them out of loops myself. So it's like a bespoke version. Stab in the back of the user. Because you kill them all while I chat to the people in the stream. Fast and Furious Crossroads is under 30 quid. We should be paying you to play that. My goodness, let's go over here then. Yeah, I've done lots of RP server fun. I was that night elf dancing on your lap in the Goldshire Inn. Hi Ruben. Yeah, some of them will be. No. Did you get the chance to check out Lemnis Gate? I haven't. No, that's a good call, that Jacob. That's something I should check out. Because I did my arming just as that came out. Is any of you looking forward to Star Trek from what do you call it? Then we did The Walking Dead. Telltale, yeah. Well, to be honest, this is, believe it or not, this is actually me doing some form of physiotherapy. That happens sometimes. I hit the wrong button. But you can probably hear the clicks in the background. That's me. Can you do this one where you are? I got snared. Oh, you're over there. When I try to pick things up, the nerves in my hand go crazy and my hand shakes like uncontrollably. So I put WoW on because there's a lot of input. You can see there's a lot of input, and so I'm pressing the buttons on the side of my mouse a lot, and I hit wrong buttons and my mouse sometimes goes crazy. Well, my hand goes crazy on the mouse. But what happened was, after about half an hour, it started to ease off, and then I found it easier to pick things up. So this is actually therapeutic, this game, for my current condition, which is great because I do enjoy it. So so that's what I'm actually doing at the minute. I'm enjoying myself and doing some physiotherapy. So there you go. Well, this is another reason I'm playing this game. You're asking how I can play a game and not be totally distracted. But I am totally distracted. But this game allows me, because I'm playing with Cass and she's higher level than me, I can just ignore the game for a while, stealth up, and just chat. I mean, I'm trying to skim read all of the comments as well. But obviously, oh nice. Just took 18. Let's go subtlety. Let's get one more in camouflage. Awesome. Now Diablo, yeah, I've played Diablo. I wasn't a massive fan of it myself. What are you there for, is it? Telltale, aren't Telltale doing the new Star Trek game? You can't. Oh, is it Kingsblood? Yeah, 125 for that. How can you say any other game is bad when you play this trash? Because that's not how the system works. You can't compare one game from one genre against another game from a different genre. That's just stupid. That's like trying to compare a little three-wheeler car to an Aston Martin. You can't. arm. You know, you have to, has to be like for like. You know, so, and if you don't like a certain genre, that doesn't mean you hate video games, as I get accused of all the time because I don't like Dark Souls kind of games. So that means you hate video games. Sorry, I just laugh at that. It's so fucking ridiculous. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll get him. You know, it never ceases to make me laugh. The people who, if I shit on a game because it's just, I don't find it good. Now that means, because you don't like that game, you hate video games. It's fucking nuts. But you know, that's the way it is. Yeah, it was good, Tobias. Do a full talk about it in my last vid, me monthly. So, alright, well, I'm still mining here. I'm gonna pull a geomancer, I think. Expecting a fireball to come up my arse any second. Why didn't I get surgery? Because my arm was so badly damaged, the surgeon wasn't happy, and he said that it could end up being worse because of the amount of dead scar tissue, and it was also the hospital screwed up. They screwed up completely. I should have had the surgery. I should never have been let out of hospital after the x-ray, but the guy wrongly diagnosed my arm completely. He fucked up big time, and I ended up 2 weeks after, and the surgeon wasn't happy with it, and he said, you know, just, you know, whatever you want to do, and I just didn't do it, and I'm so happy I didn't, because look at us, I'm playing this, I'm driving a car, and I'm getting so much better. I've made massive improvements, huge improvements, just in the last 7 days really, and I could have ended up now having an arm that I couldn't even move at all. So I think I've definitely made the right choice not to have the surgery. At first I second guessed, but after doing a lot of research online and seeing stuff and talking to people as well who've had surgery, who had the same problem as me, I think I've definitely done the right thing. But I understand why people said I should have had the surgery. I get that. I mean, you know, but you know, it's my arm at the end of the day, and I had to weigh it up. What is the most important thing to me at the moment? At my age, it's not about hang gliding, skiing, or anything like that. I ain't going to be doing that. It's being able to do my job, drive my car so I can look after my mother, and just basically earn a living. And I can do that now. I'm not as, obviously my arm's nowhere near as good as it was. I can't do basic things like brush my teeth, comb my hair. I can't feed myself with my right hand. I can't wipe my arse with it. I can't put my right sock on, which is a bit odd. My left one on, not my right. But my physiotherapist last week, I say all this in my monthly, but I'll just say it again for the benefit of that guy who's on about the surgery. She says I'm in the early stages of recovery because of the type of fracture that I did. It's not a broken arm, you know, where you just snap a bone and you have a cast on for 6 weeks and then, you know, everything's hunky-dory dandy. Mine's a completely complicated one. Way worse than that. I mean, that's the bad thing. Oh, I'm being done ages. Sorry. Who the hell's Gankshank? Level 7. Sorry, yes, I'm done now. There's a house. There is a house that needs. It's been abandoned, and it's. Well, it's probably rat infested. It's horrible. It's just a mess. The guy who left it trashed it a bit, but it's really cheap. Probably cost 20 grand to put right. I'm tempted. Yeah, can I go and follow? No. I think that's Malto. I broke my arm chasing chaps who threw a brick at my mother's window. No, stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just let it go because it didn't break the window. Just broke my arm instead. I tripped up. Yeah, so that's that. Project Zomboid Silverhawk. Yes, I reviewed that a long time ago, but I've been watching a few streams while I've been out of action, and it does look good now, doesn't it? Looks really good. It's Malthor. It's gonna be.
That's my friends from Malthor in the chat.
Hey, me mother. Shall I tell them what my mother said? Or not? The nicest woman in the world. I mean, my mother, she's a really... She'd do anything for anybody. I couldn't have wished for a better mother. Gentle as a lamb. And she's so incensed by the chavs. She said to me on the phone the other day, she's got this window cleaner who's like a... He's a right Jack the lad. Window... Where you going? Capturaggio? And the window cleaner, you know, he'd do out for a packet of Regal King size. And she says, do you know what? I nearly told him to go and find who it was that threw the brick and caused your arm to be breaking, and just to catch one of them and bring them round to me house, and then when I'm watching, to beat them up. That's my 85-year-old mother. It's like, I says, Mum, do you tell that to the church when you go up next week? You can't. I says, you can't do that, man, mother. She's like Al Capone's freaking wife. The wish is going on. Nuts. Says, just let it go. I'm not even mad at them, me. I've just let it all. I've just let it go. But I'm mad at myself for being an arsehole and chasing after them. But yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. Nick that closer from high, probably Stone Talon Mountains. Me mum's secretly a gangster, damn right. It's me she should have been angry with for being an arse.
Go forth to victory.
Seven. You just got Riftbreaker, great game. I'll be playing that probably tomorrow. Some of it I should have played tonight actually. I'm just catching up on the chat. Icarus. Oh, is that survival game where you're on a timer? That's Icarus. That was planned to be reviewed, but obviously the arms stopped us. There's no story behind throwing of the brick. It was just chavs being arseholes. You thought Englishmen kept a bow and arrow by the door like Americans have a shotgun. Hilarious. Division 2 missions on heroic again because there's no games that are right now. A lot of people have been going back to all the... I don't play... Do you know what? Last year, what a shit show of a year it was. Has any of you guys got PS5s? Anything you want to recommend? I looked at that Returnal. I don't know what the big deal is about that. It doesn't look that good. Cheers, Rahul. Appreciate it. I haven't tried Dorfmatic. I haven't, no. Hi, Tom. Oh, Titanfall 2. Oh, you lucky kid. Hey, guys, he's just finished playing Titanfall 2. I bet you're like, oh, wow, that was great. Was good, like. I love when you come across them really good games and you play the campaign for the first time. It's just great. I haven't got Ready or Not, because obviously when that came out I couldn't play with a mouse, so I didn't bother. I've only been playing for more than like half an hour with my mouse for like a week, so not even a week really. RimWorld's a good game, isn't it? Do you know what? I've been watching loads of videos since I did my arm in, and I watched the 50 best games on the Commodore Amiga. What a nostalgia trip that was. Just listening to the music of Dragon's Breath and stuff like that, and Moonstone. Damn, really good stuff. But some of them looked really awful. I can't, you know, you think games looked great until you see them again, like 25 years later, and you think, yeah, it's a bit shit, really. But some really good stuff though. Yeah, I'm on to my third session of physiotherapy on Monday, AMP, so that's well underway. Oh, honestly, I did. I do physio every day, like as much as I can, and today I really pushed it hard. I've got one of the exercises I hate is I've got to get a hold of my arm, as if you're flexing your bicep, and then just pull my arm up as far as I can get it, like, and it doesn't want to go past 90 degrees, but I can pull it further than that, and you have to hold it there for 15 seconds. Do that 10 times. Tell you what, your arm kicks your ass for doing that. Hates it. So, yeah. Sell the PS5 and upgrade to a PC. Well, I bought it for reviews, you know, so, you know, I was, yeah. Ratchet and Clank was probably what I was looking at getting, RJ. I mean, I'm looking forward to Gran Turismo 7. Looks good. Obviously, God of War, Ragnarok. I'm looking forward to that. But I thought Ratchet and Clank might be a decent game, so I might grab that. But Returnal just didn't look... But I can play with a mouse now, Chris, so I don't need it. Fisting is dangerous. Yeah. Road Rash 2, God. Sold. They hold the rights to Leisure Suit Larry where you live in. Okay. Amiga was. I mean, it was an Amiga that got me a PC, really, because it was Markcliffe Computers in the Metro Centre, the shop, and we used to buy our Amiga games in there. And there was a rack for PC games, and we would just like go over to that after we'd bought our Amiga game and just look at the boxes and turn the boxes over to look at the pictures on the back, the graphics, and just drool over how far advanced the PC was. And it was just, I thought one day when I get a job, I'll have one of them. And I've had PCs ever since. But the Amiga was a huge step up from the Commodore 64. It was like the Amiga over the Commodore 64 was like the PC over the Amiga jump. There were huge, huge strides in technology. Honestly, I don't think it's worth having a good gaming PC at the minute. What would you play? I mean, you literally can get away with a 1060 now and play all the good games. No kids, you can't. I mean, Cass, you've got a 1070. She has a 1070 in that. My son's got a 1060, I think, and he plays Forza. You literally do not need a 3080 or a 3090 because the games that are out now they're just not good enough, really, to kind of justify that kind of outlay, you know. I mean, these chips that are, you know, in short supply and all that, for everything really, from cars to video cards and stuff, it's all going to rectify probably towards the end of this year, so I'm expecting costs to come back down. So I don't think it's a good time to be investing in a PC at all at the moment. I would wait. I would totally wait. Things are going to get better and the games probably aren't. They just start. Oh, you just wasted 80 quid on Star Citizen. Oh, God. No. Oh, there's yeah, and oh, he's in the group. Oh, hi. I'm just like miles behind. I'm too busy chatting to everybody. Let's go and find Nick Nacken, because I'll go and follow. You can take this down. I don't know, you'd have to ask him. Just go in the chat and ask him. You're still on a 1070, yeah? Well, I'm only on a 2080, so, you know, I'm not massively far ahead. I'm doing knick-knack-cuz and, oh shit, I have to hand in Consumed by Hatred. That's at Crossroads. Hang on, I'm just going to go and hand this in. I'll be right back. Just don't bother following us, I'll just come back and yeah, exactly. AAA is not worth the £1,000 GPU at all. Haven't you yet, Dom? Oh, you've still got your... Do you know what? I so regret getting rid of my Commodore 64. Do you know what I did? I sold it to me mate who painted it matte black. It's just ruined it. Paint went inside, it all smashed. It's just crazy. I wish I still had me... What I do have is I still have me 386 DX40 PC, I don't have the case, but I have the insides of it. The ESA foot-long freaking Sound Blaster. Oh, no, it was a Sound Blaster Pro, I think. Just huge thing. Great. Cheers, Saduk Grek. Never done a super chat before, but I've watched it for years and wanted to give you a little something back. Cheers, appreciate that. But I wish I'd kept all my old stuff. Nostalgic and all that. Hi Ploppy, son of Ploppy. You've got a 370 but you haven't installed it. What do you got in then at the minute? Oh, you've still got your C64. Well done. Wish I bloody mine.
Brawl, hull. Go
Where's that? It's over here. You spent 4K on your PC. It's got a 380 Ti. I guess the good thing is I will be set for that. Just mine Bitcoin. just do that.
strength and honor. Go with honor.
Oops. Yeah, I'll take agility over stamina. Any day. I didn't actually need to come down here because there wasn't a follow-on to that. You're still rocking a 1060. Do you play some of the
What
modern
do you
games on that?
Down.
You still got your ZX Spectrum James Bond action pack with the light gun. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I wonder what they'll go for now on the market. I bet you get your money back. The developers are so lazy now, man. Well, no, that's probably untrue. The developers are pushed to be just half-assed now by the publishers, which sucks. Because, I mean, look at Cyberpunk. Look at the state that released in. I mean, 50 quid, and they've made their reward for that pile of shite was, someone told me, 500 million they made on that. It's just, they get the money too easy because of these pre-ordering arseholes. And if you are, you know, a pre-orderer, I didn't mean, yeah, I did, you're a fucking arsehole. Stop it. Stop pre-ordering games. I don't care who it is. Oh, but it's from software. I've already pre-ordered it. Stop it. Because I'll tell you what, one of these days, doesn't matter who it is, you'll get screwed for it. You will, you'll get screwed for it. Just don't do it. Make them make good games. But you're giving them it too easy, man. They don't care. They don't care about the customer. They just want your fucking money. That's all. They don't care if they make a good game or a bad game. They just want your money. And if you're going to accept third-rate shite, they'll happily sell you it for 70 quid on your console. Happily do that. All you have to do to tell them you want second or third-rate shite is to pre-order all the games. And then no matter how bad it is, say, no, it's quite good, and the devs, you know, oh, fuck off. Make them work for it. That's how you get good stuff. I'm ready. The arm's doing alright. Doing good, actually. Wait, we're going south, killing all the quillboars. Stay on the road. No, I've got to do. I've got to do the red for me. Betrayal from within. Ozzy's not available for that. I've not weapons of choice. Ozzy, your quest log's full. If it were not for mods, Steam Workshop, I probably wouldn't even be bothering with PC Gamer. Do you know what? It's so true. Yes, quest log's full. Can't do that. I wouldn't go to Stone Talon. Let's go to Stone Talon. Ozzy, have you got Stone Talon Mountains flight path? We'll go there and we'll do them quests. Hang on, I'm trying to read these comments. Some good comments here. you enjoy playing bad games sometimes. You know.
Peace, friend.
I don't. That's why I get so bloody angry. Right. Sunrock Rock Retreat, Stone Talon.
Be careful.
I've gone. You've been stung more often than not from pre-orders. 1 week purchase is one thing, but 90% of the time the devs screw something up on the law. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Michael. What? I don't think the owners are too pleased. I'm playing WoW because it's good for me arm, because I'm using me 12 button MMO mouse and there's loads of abilities, and so I'm constantly moving a lot of my fingers when I'm playing it, so it's really good. Yeah, mobile gaming is not good for PC gaming, really. I'm not relapsing though. What's this server? Dreadnought. This is World of Warcraft Classic Season of Mastery on Dreadnought. I think it's Dreadnought, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I've played Unreal, yeah. Do you know what? I've read so many people playing Mass Effect this year. Mass Effect 2, probably the most popular one that I've read, because there's just been nothing else to play. When I say this year, I mean 2021, you know. And I'm not surprised that people are playing the old games, because there was nothing really to get your teeth into. I mean, I was playing Ashes of the Singularity again today, because I just love that RTS. I mean, it's still only mostly positive, but I just love it. There hasn't been a better one for ages. It just sucks. Like, I can't wait for Warhammer 3. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. I like them. They're not RTSs as such, you know, the Total War games, but they're similar. Yeah, I'm playing TBC Classic as well. I've got a 70 Warlock on there, and a 64 Rogue, I think. No, this isn't flying. This is just a flight path. Cheers, Anulus. Just wondering if you could blast a message from your family. Our house burnt down on New Year's Day. What? Oh my goodness, that's... I can't post links, no. That's horrible. I'm really sorry about that. Hope everybody was alright. And the insurance is going to cough up. Bloody hell, that's hideous. That's really bad. I've never had anything like that happen to me. That would just be... I can't even imagine. Did it? No, I'm not deleting this stream. This stream will be staying up. I haven't said anything. I'll have to see Rabbit, who's my solicitor. He'll tell me whether or not I've said anything. I don't think I have said anything that can get me sued. So. Mass Effect Andromeda is not. I'm not a massive fan, a massive Mass Effect fan, to be honest. Just gonna grab these. My arm went there. I don't know if you saw that sudden jerk on the screen. That's what I'm on about. When I'm playing these games, when I hit the mouse, the arm will just suddenly just go crazy. It's like a massive twitch, but it starts really shaking bad when I try and.
What brings you here?
When I try and pick little
Winds
things
be
up
at
here,
your
like.
back.
This should be a bit more fun because we've just entered a contested zone. This means there's the other teams on, so you'll get some PvP action here. And because Ozzy's on the team, you're guaranteed PvP action because Ozzy will attack anybody. It doesn't matter what level it is, Ozzy attacks it. So we'll wait for him. Let's just get the quests. Do you know what? Imagine if Mass Effect had first person. I know. What was that game we were looking at today that we were talking about that's just third person? Yep. Yes, not Days Gone, it's Days... What's that new MMO that's like... It sounds like Days Gone, but it's something like that. It's... Anyway, it's third person. I mean, this is third person, but this totally works third person. This would not work in first person. I mean, in first person, it's just terrible because of the nature of spell casting and stuff. And you need to have your wits about you, especially in zones like this where you're liable to get into trouble with enemies, you know. So this works third person, but shooters, nah. Which is the best Age of Empires in your opinion, guys? Because I mean, if you saw me Game of the Year videos, you'll see how much I enjoyed Age of Empires 4. And apparently that isn't the best one. I think when I did the review of that, people were saying Age of Empires 2 was the best. Because I am retroing one of them this year. I'm going to do a retro review on one of them. So... no, hang on. No, I've got two hands now. I'm terrible at pronouncing foreign names. I really am.
What up?
What up?
Be good. Have a good one.
Let's see what weapons I've here. Hang on a minute. I can share this. We can do arachnophobia. Ozzy, delete some quests, will you? I can't share these. The big spider spawned on him. Is he gonna die? It's level 22. We better help him. Yeah, he's gonna die. There you go, mate. What's that? Trying to catch it on these comments, it's hard at the minute. Batman, yes. I love that. There for you, Ozzy. Yeah, we're doing these ones at this building to get the plans. Sorry for your loss. That's terrible. What's that? Have I missed something? No, you can't post links on here, and it's, the links are bad. I can post links, but the shit is just going to die. But people can't post things, obviously, for the obvious reasons, because you know what some people are like. So, yeah, people can't post links on here. Just me. Or Cass. I'm assuming they haven't dropped. Have you looted all them up there? Okay. Metro was good, aye? It's fun. It is fun. This is good fun. I haven't played Halo on Legendary difficulty, no. Yeah, just round here, round about here, and I'm just catching up on these because I've been going mental. The arm's doing good, Jim. Just done an update. What's that? You thought I would have spread what word? I'm missing some loop here. I'm missing some posts from Anubis. He wanted to put his house is burnt down. Then he says, "Can I post the link?" And I said, "You can't." And then he said something about spreading the word. We're gonna have to repost it, Anubis, because I've missed a few comments here. By the I mean, this for witnesses or something.
Well, when my sister's house burnt down, we put out a thing on the radio for like clothes and blankets.
Is that what it's about? Is it? Right. Okay. I would imagine so. I'm just catching up with comments. Cheers, Antoine Martinil. You like Turtle WoW personally, but I don't get Liz WoW. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, it's great. Oh, Warcraft 2, yeah. Oh, over there is. Yeah. Has anyone tried the new first-person Cowboy Life Simulator? No. Someone to loot. Oh. Did you catch what he was saying about the house? Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't be up in the game, so you wouldn't have seen it. He hasn't reposted it, so I don't know what's going on. Yes, yes. Send us an email if that's better. Then I can then I won't miss it. Well, you can find it. It's on my channel, so yeah. Is it Anubis? Guy whose house burnt down. Send us an email with what you're after. Because I've totally missed your comments on here. I've even backpedaled and still cannot see it. You still play Amiga games? Like on your Amiga or emulator or what? Oh, there's some up here, is there? Is he in the Discord, is he? If you're in the Discord, posted in that. Well, the email, business emails, worth the buy reviews at gmail.com. Oops. Okay, these are the respawn. Pretty dead here. For a Saturday night, I thought it would have been a bit busier. See that potty? don't even need him. Let's head back over to the shredder. I'm doing so much better. Leave the old folks to good games. Go play your polished turds. God, Mike. You ageist person. It is true, though, up to a point that a lot of the younger generation now, not all, so I've got quite a few that subscribe to Worth a Buy, but the ones that are just out there, what benchmark do they have for a good game? It's like, what, God of War, is that it? Is that your benchmark? It appears to be. God of War does appear to be one of the benchmarks for excellence. And it's just not at all. It's a good game, but as you'll find out on PC in, what, 2 weeks? The droids you're looking for, you know? It's, it ain't that good. What are you still doing? You're almost dead. Where are you? Up the top of there. Oh, I nearly went up there as well. Use evasion. Use vanish if you have to. Don't die. My arm is healing well. Is that? Cool. Yeah, here they are. The blueprints are up top, Ozzy. Yeah, Grandmaster was infuriating being out of action. I've never heard of that, John. Look. QNT. It's healing well, Mike. Cheers. StarCraft, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and Worms 2 got me into PC. Worms 2 was hilarious. Are you an old Amstrad gamer? Did the Amstrads have their own little monitor? Like the Dragon 32s? I know the Commodore 64, you needed a black and white TV or something, or if you were lucky enough to have a colour portable TV. I had a 14-inch black and white portable TV. It was about 7,000 years old when I had my Commodore 64. Couldn't afford colour portable. We had a colour big TV, but not a colour portable. That was an extravagance. Hell no. Well, these are the boring levels because, you know, we're trying to level up to do the big PvP stuff, and we're not getting any PvP here. What do I need to do? 3 more loggers. Yeah, of course it is. Battlefield 1942. Don't need that one. Here's the shredder machine as well. I don't need. Tell you what, me arm's doing awesome tonight. Just gonna move it around a bit. Oh shit, you've pulled everything here. No, that's what I mean. I'll take out this little freak. Dad bought a TV tuner for you. Still need 2 loggers. one here. I'll pull him over. Is that you? Nice. Alright, let's go hand him. Ozzy, if you're free up, we could do arachnophobia. Do you reckon we could? Yeah, we could do arachnophobia. Ozzy, make room for a quest. And I'll share arachnophobia. We'll go and kill the elite spider. Cheers, Snake Eyes. Stalker series. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually playing Chernobyl not so long ago. Just before I did my armor, actually. So I've got a little bit of time in that. Obviously I completed it back in the day, but I'm about just getting back into it, you know. Ah, yeah. CRT make it come. I used to love my Ayama 19-inch CRT. Then it was. No, I remember this quest. Bloody hell! Forgot all about that. What's the most drunk I've ever been? Well, last Friday was certainly in the top 10. Oh, yeah. But probably when I was about 20.
Yo! Keep it real.
How did I find a girlfriend that's in the game and I'm still looking? Well.
So I guess you're cooking dinner tomorrow?
She's a highly advanced Japanese doll. Yeah, I got messed up last Friday, you're right. But it was New Year's Eve, so you're allowed, so that's my... I'm allowed. Singing Inflammable Material, you know, by Stiff Little Fingers at 4 o'clock in the morning to 50 people in the stream is allowed because it's New Year's Eve. I didn't sing all of Inflammable Material, it was just Suspect Device, but still. Is she still under warranty? A talking wafu pillar. Hey, you're laughing, but I've been cuddling a pillow for 3 weeks now. And I just stopped 2 nights ago because I couldn't lie on my side in bed. So I had to be like wedged between pillows. Because, you know, obviously you can risk lying on my side. Do any of you need that? I don't. But what I found was that if I cuddled a pillow, I could lie on my side. So I've been lying on my left side cuddling a pillow for 3 weeks. But my arm's so better now. For the last 2 nights I've done it without a pillow. I didn't nearly buy a wafu pillow though. Before you even start. Oh, it's what makes the character. I invented them. I'm inviting this guy. Let's go and do arachnophobia. Cast makers later, will you? You're stuck doing shit quests. Wow. Do good quests. Have you made us leader? Just inviting this guy. Gonna go and do arachnophobia. Well, I've been trying to share it with Ozzy, but he won't delete a quest, so.
Said okay, share.
Oh,
Half
did he?
an hour ago.
Okay. You got a quest. Yeah. Oh, you've done it on, yeah. Okay, let's go and do it.
What does that got to do with it?
That's alright, we've got 4, we'll do it. I hope you use protection with your pillow, Mac. Yeah.
Another guy?
He's probably there. No, where are we going? It's away. Follow the trail of dead spiders. Cheers, Dusty Briggs. One arm is better than none. The world's your Vegemite, you old geezer.
Do you see Ozzy?
Obviously.
Ask him about chicken salt on chips.
Is there any Australians in who actually think there's a thing called chicken salt on chips? Because I'm calling bullshit on that. Because chickens don't give off salt, for starters. So I don't know how do you do? Squeeze a chicken till the salt comes out of it? I mean, what is that? Nah, my old WoW account. Oh, the one that got hacked. Yeah, I got all that back. Yeah. Ozzy, you're about to die. I'm just saying. No.
Oh, sorry.
Get your ass back. Too fat, too stupid. Well, I tried. Yeah, I use pink rock salt, but I'm trying to stop salt out my diet altogether. Chicken bouillon powder with salt added. What? Is that what it is? Is these back? Where's the with this one? Oh, you on one? Just gonna pull it back over. I'll pull it over there. There you are. It's just me health's really low. I need to heal. Well, that other guy is. Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's just get me health, right? Spider boss. Well, elite, not a boss. Come on, get there. I garroted a giant spider with a cheese wire. There it goes. Yeah, I need I need these. Yeah. Beef bread, son of beef bread. Freaking, I hate spiders. What's OSRS? This should be me last, I think. I just need 4 out of this. Oh, bastard. 3. There'll be another one. Here's one. Surrounded by 3 spiders. If you can take them out. So I've been streaming probably about an hour and a half, and the arm's great, and I've been using it constantly, pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. I mean, there's no way I could do that even 2 weeks ago. It's just crazy. Alright, let's GTA for. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint. No, I'm not. His ability isn't ready. Ozzy's just killing everything. I know. He's a maniac, man. He's from, you know, Russia. He kills everything. That wasn't a Russian accent. I don't know what that was. Sounded like a drunken Scot. You can smoke while you play it. Wow. Well, it's one of the reasons I streamed WoW tonight. It's so I can chat. I mean, most streamers don't even acknowledge they're even being asked anything. And, you know, they just ignore everybody. But I like to try and talk to as many people as possible. And, you know, that's why I have to have a game where I'm not totally focused on what's going on my gaming screen. And that's why I've answered probably over 100 questions tonight and interacted with most people that's been in the stream. Because what's the point of streaming if you're not going to interact with people? I mean, bloody hell. So, you know, that's why I don't want to play an intense game when I'm streaming, really. I said that joke's terrible. Terrible. I haven't played any other MMOs recently, no. But there's a new MMO coming out, that zombie one. I don't know what you think of that, but looks alright. I wish it was first person, but you know, can't win them all. Has any of you played Project IGI? You know, it was probably a noughties game, I think. Because you saw in me video that there's a new one of them coming out. Rabbit's fine. He's playing on the PlayStation 5. He's playing Spider-Man. He's never stopped playing it. Loves it. You had chicken salt on chips last week, so it is a thing. Is it? Project IGN.
Well
Yeah.
Walk with the earth.
What's that? Who you talking to? Oh, lions, skull and crossbones. Ozzy straight in. Ozzy, charge him! Charge him, Ozzy, it'll stun him. Get dead! Get dead! Oh! He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. You lion scum. He's got some balls, mind, hasn't he? Walking in here into a horde camp. Wonder what level he was. He wasn't that high. That's why I play WoW. It's just great. I just play it to fight the other players. The quest's boring as fuck, but shill offensive. Project IGN shill offensive. It's hilarious. Ignorant gaming news. Oh. I'll never forget when Dan Stapleton actually messaged me and asked me if I actually thought that they took bribes for reviews. I must have said something in a stream one day that he got the hump with. It's quite funny. Does any of yous... Is any old bastards in? Did any of yous read The Zap? That's an old magazine. They had reviewers like Gary Penn. He was one of the Zap reviewers. It was a Commodore 64 gaming magazine. And at the same time, just after that, PC Gamer came out. And what was the other PC Zone? You used to read that, did you? Look at all the old bastards in the stream. Crash. So Zap 64, that's right, yeah. And Amiga. And then PC Gamer and PC Zone came out. And I didn't like PC Gamer. And PC Format, how? Ugh! That was awful. I just loved PC Zone. I thought that was great. You had a VIC 20. Sinclair user. Amiga Format. Good call, good call, good call. I'm mending very well, Babblefish. Bib. Bullfish, yeah. I've still got some zones somewhere. Oh yes, Stunt Car Racer. You stole both? What? When I was a driving instructor in the 90s, the late 90s, early noughties, you used to have a chat with your students when you're teaching them, and there was this lad got in the car. It was his second lesson, and he says he was 10 minutes late coming out of the house. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. I was playing Doom." He says, "You probably don't know what that is." I says, IDDQD, IDKFA. He went, fucking hell! He was just like amazed that this driving instructor, I knew all the cheat codes. Oh yeah. It was, it was so funny. Happy days. Oh, the Dragon 32 green screen. My next door neighbour had that. They weren't the best, like, to be honest. Did I what?
The book.
No, I haven't. No.
Can you afford it?
No.
That's what I was meant to ask. Like,
Hell
do you
no.
want me to buy a copy?
Well, it's easy to get, but Yeah. How much is it going for?
I don't know. Actually.
It came from the desert, guys. Huh? I tell you what, did any of yous, and I'm going to have to end soon with this nostalgia trip, but did any of yous play Rorke's Drift on the Amiga? My fucking oath, guys. You had a fort, right? The Battle of Rorke's Drift, there was 100 British troops against, I think, 4,000 Zulus. And the game developers, they had Rorke's Drift, and you had to move all your players, your units, 100 of them, onto the ramparts of Rorke's Drift. And then when the Zulus attacked, I swear down, guys, I swear down, you had to click on every single infantryman and tell him to shoot one shot of his gun for the whole fucking game. You just go from one. Imagine doing that 100 times, guys. That was gaming back then. Can you imagine if that had been? I'd have thrown bells through me monitor if that was released now. My goodness, I couldn't believe it. North and South was good. That was a great game. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Stranglethorn Vale, right? What time is it in game? 11:45 p.m. on a Saturday. There's over 50 people in Stranglethorn Vale. And guess what? There'll be over 50 Alliance in there. That is a bloodbath happening right now that I'm too low to enjoy. I'm only level 18. So I'll be playing this for the next couple of days. I'm going to hammer this for a couple of days to try and get as high level as I can until the 11th. I think from the 11th of January right to the end of the month, I am flat out 7 days a week, probably 10, 11 hours a day doing all these reviews. And I'm going to really enjoy doing that, but it means my WoW leveling will stop. So, yeah. But there's a lot of games that I can't wait to play. Do you know what though? What do you think of that? What's it called? That 4-player co-op game.
Oh.
I included it in my games of 2022. I wrote to the developer today asking for a key. It sounds good. And the Anacrusis 4-player co-op. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It could be great, but it's probably shit. But it could be great. It's probably shit. Oh, Manic Miner was great. Wasn't Jet Set Willy more of a specky game? Did any of you play Doom Dark's Revenge and Lords of Midnight? They were bloody awesome. Did they? Yeah, they were probably the best games I ever played on my Commodore 64. In fact, I would say, yeah, they are. Lords of Midnight and Doom Dark's Revenge are the best games I've ever played on Commodore 64. School Days was good. And Paperboy. I'd throw the paper. What kind of an angle was that fucking game at? What the hell? Chaos. What about Speedball 2, guys, eh? Speedball 2. Retail WoW's dead. This isn't. This is far from dead, this server. It's booming. Saxon. Oh yeah, rip Mike Singleton. He did Lords of Midnight and Doom Darks. Yeah, died way too early. Oh, Fiery Night. Tell you what, you've got FIFA 22 now. Isn't even a patch on Sensible Soccer. Hell Let Loose, aye? Yep. Supercars 2, Speedball 2, great games. Yeah, Redfall is Left 4 Dead style gaming, but look at the characters, man. How can you? Can you? I don't know. Operation Wolf. How about Ikari Warriors, huh? I love the music for Ikari Warriors. Can't remember it, but Oh, Boulder Dash was good. Remember Boulder Dash with all the you were mining, weren't you, and all the stuff falling down on your head and that. Yeah, we're going back a long, long time here. Rambo, the game on rails. I reviewed that on Worth a Buy. You should all watch that review, guys. You should actually all watch. That's one of the first reviews I had to edit myself. The game was so bad that even the first cut was so bad that I thought I would end up in court, so I had to edit. It was fucking awful. Rambo. Hey. Oh god. Magic, hi. Oh, test drive. We're getting the third one this year, I think. Solar Crown. Hope so. Sid's Gettysburg. I played that to death. Got in the quarterfinals of the World Championship of Sid Meier's Gettysburg. I even bought a Confederate flag because I was so into Gettysburg. We had there was a league that we had. There was quite a few people from Europe playing, and my partner in Gettysburg was a guy called Mookie from Glasgow, and me and him were brilliant. We knew each other's style. We knew it. We would play not the 3 days at Gettysburg, the full battle, but we played the skirmishes. He was Pettigrew, and who was the other one that he was? He was 2 of the big commanders. And I knew exactly his style, he knew my style, and we were just lethal together. And I played that way too much on a night time. And I just loved it. It was one of the best games I've ever played, Sid Meier's Gettysburg. Unfortunately for me, it was so popular in America, and there was some brilliant players in America. And we used to play against them, and we'd lose a lot, but we'd win a few, and that was just great times on the internet then. Great times. Oh, Command and Conquer. Do you know what? Command and Conquer Red Alert was one of the first games I ever played online. And I played this lad in a 1v1, and he was from Florida. And we were chatting in the chat, and I was so impressed. It was a Sunday. I ran downstairs. My mum and dad were making Sunday's dinner. I dragged them upstairs to show them my 14-inch CRT monitor. And I'm going, Dad, Mum, see that person there who's controlling them tanks? He is in Florida. Watch. And then I would press the keyboard and say, hi, are you all right? And he'd say, yeah, I'm good. I'd say, I'm talking to him. He's in Florida now. And you know, he's hearing he's seeing what I'm saying, and he's replying. And we're like, yeah, I've got to go and check the LAN. Yeah, that's all good, Mac. Yeah, fuck off. And I was just so amazed at the magic and craziness of this new thing called the internet, that it just blew us away. That was, I mean, now everybody takes it for granted, but back then it was just, it was black magic. It was just crazy shit. To have somebody from America on a real-time chat in a game, it was just crazy. Mum and Dad just were like, yeah, whatever. Just they didn't. I don't even think. Do you know what? I think they came into the room and just blanked off, and they were just thinking about Yorkshire puddings, potato. How long's the cauliflower been in? I was going wah, 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 wah. They just weren't even listening, and they says, "Oh yeah, that's good," and then just walked out the room. Cheers, Lord Spartacus. Would I like to see? Well, I'd love to see a review a shit movie. Cheers, Detective. But, yeah, the internet was nuts when it first came out. Like,
Everybody doesn't care anymore.
nah, it's all too.
Too normal.
It's too normal. Yeah. I remember playing Quake, CTF. Do you know what? It was so funny, right? The first modem I bought, I think it was a 28.8 modem from PC World, and I was with Mesh, and we went down to PC World at Team Valley, and there was a lad about 20. We were about 20. I don't know. He was at 20. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying we were about 20. I've just randomly thrown an age out there. I've no idea how old I was, but no, Mesh wasn't 20. Mesh was at school, man. So it was ages. This was really early days. This was in the 95 or something, and I wanted a modem purely for games, and the internet had just come out. We had Pipex and Demon Internet, and I said to this lad, I says, I'm after a modem, and he says, is it for games? And he like whispered like it was selling me porn, and I'm like, yeah. And he says, right, wait there. And he went away, and he came back with a piece of paper with all these numbers on. He says, you need to get Quake, you need to get Quake World, you need to download CDF, you need to log into this. These are the good servers. We're on here every night. It's absolutely great. I had no idea what he was talking about, but I took the piece of paper, bought the modem, went home. Mesh got one as well. And we fathomed it out after about a week. We didn't know what the hell. When I was on the internet, I didn't even know I was on the internet. I don't know what he expected. Something from Star Trek, like a big voice saying, congratulations, you are now on the internet. I hadn't a clue what it was, the internet. Back then, it was just, I was thinking this huge firework display would happen and you would now, ta-da! It was just my PC was the same, but I was on the internet and I thought, well, what the fuck? Where's the internet? Where's it? I mean, that's how naive we were. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing. And but we eventually, after about a week, yes, we got GameSpy. We downloaded Quake and we played Quake CTF. That's Capture the Flag. And we were on an American server with something like a 400 ping. This is how mental it was back then. You know the flag rooms? You'd be playing, I don't know what, 20 aside or 10 aside. And we would, in the flag room, we'd grapple to the ceiling above the flag, and there'd be like 8 people grappled to the ceiling with rocket launchers pointing at the flag. All chatting. They were all from America. There'd be some from, I don't know, Europe. And we would just sit there the whole night. We'd sit there all night, typing away and chat. And if anybody ran into the room to steal the flag, they'd be like hit with 10 rockets. It was no one ever caught them. That's how stupid we were at gaming back then, because we didn't understand this whole thing of running around and doing it. It was just camping. You know how camping's frowned upon? That was the tactic back when Quake very first came out. It was just everybody grappled to the roof. We were more interested in saying, where are you from? Oh, you're from the UK? Yeah. Oh, whereabouts? Oh, Durham. Oh, that's amazing. I'm from California. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And we were just sitting there. It was like a huge social, because if you think about it, you'd never had this social interaction between the UK and America at all, other than if you had relatives and you rang them once a year at Christmas. And so this was just an insane way of just saying we exist, and that's all we did for months, until we then got bored of chatting and then started calling each other names and shooting each other. And then here we are in 2022. Everybody hates each other's guns. Worthy of a bell, that, because it's true. And my goodness, how the internet has changed since them innocent little days back in 95 or something it must have been. Bloody hell. Do you know what? We used to play Quake with when I logged into the right servers in Europe. The best I'd ever get was be like a 230 ping, like 230, and we used to play brilliantly with the 230 ping. We'd compensate for the ping, and people just got on with it. I mean, just to run half the games, you had to run MemMaker to free up extra memory. You just did it. Now everybody's just, including myself, you know, if it's not perfect, we just whinge at everything. We had it much harder back in the day. Luxury. Pure fucking luxury. Oh, Unreal Tournament was fab. I loved that game. I loved Unreal in co-op. But I thought Quake took a bit more skill, and I don't want an argument with anybody, it just did. Purely because of the way the weapons were designed. This tent is at the end, but I've only been in half an hour, so. Oh, ISDN. No one could afford ISDN. What the hell? No way. If you had ISDN, what, you had like a 30 ping you could clean up. Crazy. What was that other one? Wireplay. Everything was purple. I remember Wireplay. There's probably only about 20 people left in the stream now. There's only the old people left. All the young people. Oh, fuck off. I'm not. Oh god. There's just the over 40s in now. It's nice to look back. I think it is. Five of us in a shoebox in the middle of the road. Luxury. Yeah, I got a 56k shortly after that. And then I ploughed everything into an internet cafe and I got ISDN. And that's why we won the the European Championship of Quake Jailbreak with T1 clan. That was great. Well, it's not why, it's just a bit better. Cheers, Mr. Cool. Star Citizen. I'll be hopefully doing Star Citizen this year. I'm waiting for, what is it? Squadron 42 or whatever it is to come out. The single player side of it. Old grizzled veterans. Nah, there's a lot of young ones. I was being sarcastic when I said all the young people have left. I'm surprised I have quite a... When I look at the analytics of my videos, I have a lot of young people watching my videos. So there's still hope out there. Yeah, today's madness. You just didn't let it get to you, today's madness. I look back a lot to get over today's madness as well. Look back to... I watch a lot of older movies in better times, you know. It'll pass, it'll get better again. Yeah, it's a great game, isn't it? Ahura Mazda. The way of the exploding fist. Brilliant game. Love the little leg sweep you can do in that. And the quick punch to the face. Isn't Star Citizen a scam? Well, I'll have to play it like before I can say such things. What's that, Pondy? You bought what on Kickstarter? Oh, Wing. Oh, no, not Wing Commander. That's the engine. I'll log off in the end, Nick. But yeah. Windows 98 laptop. Oh my goodness. I hate gaming on a laptop. I can't. I have to have a PC. Like a, you know, I know a laptop is a PC, but I have to have the big screens and the big keyboard and all that, you know. I just can't cope. Yeah, Dilly Thompson's Decathlon. Not only did it destroy joysticks, but if ever your parents came into your room and you had your back to them, they thought you were doing inappropriate things to yourself. They did. That's exactly what it looks like from behind when you're doing the 100 meters in Daley Thompson's Decathlon. I remember my dad walked in and there was a few of us doing it and he just walked straight out the room. Thought, my goodness, my son's a... What's that? Brutal Tide. New member. Desert Strike. You know what? I can't remember Desert Strike. Was Desert Strike the one where you had mercenaries? No. I don't think it was. Was the catch review? Have a good night, Echo Hizzy. Doesn't matter if you're drunk, as long as you're having a good night. I had a quick shot too, and if you held it by the base, the joystick was so wobbly and long, that if you held it by the base and waggled it, you could win pretty much every race in Daily Thompson's Decathlon. But it did look like you were having a wank when you were doing it, which was the trouble. That was the trouble with it. So when your parents walked in, you had to hold it up in the air and say, no, I'm just using the joystick. Not the other joystick. I haven't tried Doom with a joystick, no. I was a keyboard turner though in Doom 3D. Wolf 3D rather. You inspired me to use TFGH. Been using it for FPSs for years now. Isn't it so much better? You're welcome. I mean, I only say that it's better because I used WASD for about 3 years. And I was just like the light when I I was at the UK Quake competitions, and all the top players were using TGFH, and I just looked and I thought, what the fuck am I using WASD for? Why am I wasting half my keyboard? And it was just like one of them moments, you know, where the light bulb goes on and you think, shit, I could have all them extra keys to bind to stuff, and I'm sitting here with my key. I've got my hand on the very left side of the keyboard with all of them keys doing nothing. So yeah, I know it's a no-brainer. Like, try telling the youth of today that. I have not tried the VR. I need a new VR system. Mine's like Facebook tied, and I refuse to go on Facebook because of. So I'm getting a new one. I need a new one anyway. I'm probably going to go for the is it the Vive 2 Pro or whatever it is, the new one, the latest one. What song is this? It's just a song I made up in me sound editor. It's called Background Music. Chillax music. I tried to play my keyboard today. I was so pissed off. I was so excited going into the room, and then when I tried to play it, I couldn't because I can't bend my hand far enough back. So I'm gonna have to get a seat and lower it down on the stand, and I should be back playing it soon. Anyway guys, I think I shall retire for the evening. Really enjoyed the stream. I had a great chat to you all. Sorry if I missed some of your stuff. It's you know, that's a lot of the chat's been non-stop all night, and it is quite tiring going through it all and trying to play a game at the same time. So I'm feeling a bit tired now, so I'm gonna end. I had a good Christmas, thanks. So yeah, but thank you all for coming into the stream tonight and spending a couple of hours of your Saturday with me, having a bit chat about the good old days and the good present days as well, because it's not all bad today. It's not all bad. Some good shit happening. So you know, we'll see what the year brings with games. I've got a very busy January. If you have any questions about games that's coming up for review this month or how my arm is, please watch the update video that I've just done, because I go into real detail about my arm and also about what games I'm reviewing this month. The whole list, there's a lot of them, and I'm probably not going to get them all done. There's just too many. But it's going to be a busy month, and you'll get tons of videos. So I do appreciate you being here. I really do. I don't just say that. I mean, you know I do. You know, it's not just about people donating. I try to talk to everybody, whether you give money or not, because I value you all. You're all subscribers or watchers of my stuff. So I appreciate all of you. So thanks very much for coming in, and have a good weekend, guys, and a good week, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you in the next video, which will be sometime next week. Have a good one. I'll see you all later.